Proto Hashi. Okay.
But still, inside the hard point is a easy sell.
That's great early time here from Big Abe, dude.
To get already tallied up for Atlanta.
Oh yeah, Cloud9 just not contesting this. You can't give him all this time here at P1. One thing that Atlanta FaZe have been doing so far throughout this entire season, actually, not only this stage, has always been a team initially at these hard points.
Nice shots.
Same thing could be said for Cloud9.
Jaws was cooking versus LAG.
Second overall rotations. That is going to be a battle from start to finish. But Atlanta FaZe setting the tone, potentially walking away to 40 seconds here at P1, and now Beezy hitting around to flip the spawns.
Yeah, really well done by Beezy. And it's not even really just a fully flipped spawn.
That
it's
is
just
such a good start.
To make sure Cloud9
wow.
can't get over to P2 comfortably. Quick response though from
Hatch slips through, I think, though.
Now it's Celium's turn, passing the baton. But that will influence the hard point pretty dramatically here. Where does Atlanta spawn? They will still spawn, quote unquote,
it's gonna be all over.
Spawns on the hard point essentially. So they're going to be aware that there's going to be a quick hit for multiple points of ingress.
I gotta watch left now.
Find a single
Now they're gonna know.
quick with the rebreak.
Perfect on the re-break. Don't know if they're going to be able to read this.
Sells house, dude.
Because he's already sitting on the bottom side of trips. Going to be able to take that mid-gun control. Turn to the left. Find that kill onto Celium. So Cloud9 able to potentially find the break here. At least for now. Because you still have a couple players from Atlanta FaZe ready to contest it. But Sib trying to hold it down from top lip. He only
nice ones from
one
attach.
there for the trade. It should be Cloud9. Walk away with this final
15 seconds left. Get a row.
We can still hit this.
Yeah, that's exactly right. This is one of the things that we've really, I think, seen from Atlanta in this stage in particular. The SMGs knowing when they've got the freedom to just run. And oh my God! Oh my goodness, Slayer.
Yo, LT, that you
P2 doesn't really do much to change up how the hard points will go, but it does slow down Cloud9 trying to get to P3.
Oh, this is why a lot of teams don't play them on Proto.
I
mean, dude, even just like this.
P2 doesn't really do.
I mean, it's just simple. You're just gonna block back P3, and then you're gonna have everybody push forward.
To change up how the hard points will go, but it does slow down Cloud9 trying to get to P3.
Oh yeah, that's all it does. You're flying, you find 3 kills, you can give up that old time. You are guaranteeing the rotation. Clean. Over towards this.
Cell just lives in these windows.
Now, if you're C9, you got to try to work your way on in. Celling's making your life a living hell through the front side of the windows. He already opens up with 2.
That gets through.
Up here from Mac, he finds a double. You keep on trading. You keep
on
closer
trading. Spawns.
Atlanta FaZe still have the spawns. They'll always have the numbers.
Yeah, Save actually slides right past that Sentex and stun combination.
Mash going on a row route.
And he's letting Cloud9.
Nice little route here from Mac. This could pay off.
Like every time we watch Celium shooting bodies early like this, you're in for a.
We already rotated.
Atlanta FaZe squad. The BZ following.
Sib rotated early.
Last couple of seconds, but Sib puts him down in the last 10. Will likely go to Cloud9 with Atlanta. Looking at a 1v1 for P4.
I like this play by Tramp to wait.
Draza's already into the mix. You saw many plays Draza was able to make yesterday to the bottom side of bunker. Already strikes for a kill, sets up Sip for the trade, and that's a 3-for-1. Atlanta FaZe win the rotation, holding on the hard point to a T.
I mean, so when did Simp go? Did he just spawn out? Because when it got crazy, oh, he left. So he left here?
Right past that Sentex and stun combination.
Well, he left early. He left with 25 left, huh?
10-3 start for Cell. And he's letting Cloud9.
Wow, he left really early.
I feel like every time we watch Celium shooting bodies early like this, you're in for a very different type of Atlanta FaZe squad. The BZ following up.
It's gonna work. Well, at least it seems to have worked.
Yeah, and Jay, to your point, just take a look at the scoreboard for Cloud9 right now. Combined 9 and 24 for Crimp and Mac. Yeah, so you want to talk about again that SMG.
All right, well, he's going at 35
versus the top teams. It has not been there yet.
Most surprising player this year.
This will be a prime time for Crimp and Mac to start to wake up.
Yeah, it's a perfect situation to be in.
Probably
the bunker hardcore. You know the SMGs attending to have a field day. When those gunfights start to go on down, but Simp lines up a double through elevator. Simp, the last player here. Yeah, I'll be able to close that one out as well. He's one shot. So Cloud9 able to stabilize here at the money hill. Walk away with at least 30 to 35 seconds, keeping themselves into this game, but the SMGs need to get activated on the second half.
Really good, just kind of small moment to point towards Sib, getting the SMG off the ground and now turning it into a fire.
Dude, he's been informed too. I don't know. This kid's insane. How do you win this roto, by the way? So what? Sib gets 2 here.
Yeah, I'll be able to close that one out as well.
Mac goes on a route.
So Cloud9.
So Mac leaves big door here. Then just kind of reflies this. Because this is what FaZe is really good at. Their P1s. They probably have the best P1s on Proto.
Stabilize here at the money hill. Walk away with at least 30
that's just so much info. That's a good play by Mac.
Into this game, but
man, what you go for this?
Activated on the second half.
Really good, just kind of small moment to point towards Sib, getting the SMG off the ground and now turning it into a fire. 7 in a row for Sib.
Are we trying to get like zip control? I guess I don't know why. Why are we hitting that?
To see how Atlanta are coming as they try to make their way over to P1.
That's an odd hit, right? I guess, are they trying to control underground to flip to ammo? I guess as a sub, it's kind of the route you have to take.
Nice, good shit.
I'm break-
I have ammo. I'm only top ammo. I'm in now. I've already nothing top ammo. Nothing top ammo. I'm holding ammo. Yeah. I'm turning. Nothing top ammo. Top ammo. Middle back, top ammo on the window. Top grenade still there. Mid gun. You can't jump out the time. There's not time.
Grenade.
Bottom grenade smack. Watch the back.
Time and gun.
I'm going down.
On top of the gun.
Whoa! Motherfucker was up there.
Yo, I'm back fucking tower. Back tower.
Oh, you just lost him. Wow, how do you go 4 dead there? Mac over, he just like chases. Simp kills attached low.
Tower.
Sib dies off hill.
Back tower.
Oh, Simp gets 2 somehow. I don't even know how he gets 2 there.
I'm spawning deep. They can't go deep.
Yeah, I'm at it.
Let's down P1.
I'm touch.
House time. Oh, it's Sibs. Oh, that helps.
What's up?
I was with the streak.
Mac went underground. I think he might be underground.
Underground back. Good comms.
Nice.
Good call from a BZ. Comes by Simp. He's blocking. Somebody should back up and help Cell.
I got time. Can you go right now?
They be underground.
I spiral. Look in the ground.
Nope, they're not blocking. Okay, Cell's gonna back up.
One back left.
Yep. Is it talk room?
Yo, I got it.
Talk room.
Spiral, nice. Main front, if she gets
That's the low right.
They lose top though. Let's see how spawns.
Top. Yeah, stairs. I'm gonna go right. Give me a second. I'm going stairs. Dylan, peek on the stairs. I'll kill Seth.
Watch out. Front left door. Front door.
Dante, right side. Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it got a little weird here on this rotation because they lose top. Like Cell's going all the way back to block just to be safe. You know, spawns gonna get weird on this hill. This could have gone wrong, but they just have numbers. I guess they trade out effectively.
Yo, I got it.
But a BZ dies. Like just nobody's watching top.
Spiral, nice. Main front, if she gets Dylan, peek on the stairs. Dante, I'm going.
Man, talk about just everyone helping everyone right there, Jay. I mean, you can hear the comms of I've got old, you go new. I'm at new, don't worry about it. Like, because everyone is so on the same page. And even that final moment right there to kind of clean up this scrap time. Atlanta looking really strong here on the protocol hardpoint.
Yeah, that's
All right, early
such
rotation.
beautiful communication right there out of a world championship roster.
I don't know if it's
Like,
beautiful,
just
but
that.
I guess it's good comms or better comms or it's okay comms. I don't think they're great personally.
Okay, we don't currently have it, but we'll back up to make sure we secure that angle.
Give it as you
Have the rotation over towards new. It's just Atlanta face.
Wait, how did they just lose it? Wait, Cell gets 2 here. I guess everybody else is off spawn.
Sure, we're accounting for everyone's spots that are open.
Cell dies here.
Making sure, okay,
Old's
we don't
still
currently
up.
have it, but we'll
Oh no, Cell gets the kill. So Cell gets 3 kills in a row.
back up to make sure we secure that angle. Blocking.
He dies, so it's a 3-on-3.
The spawns, you even heard Simp. You guys can be aggressive, challenge that old hill. I'm gonna block it, make sure you have the rotation over towards new. It's just Atlanta face can do no wrong. Besides, lose this rotation over towards the money hill in P4. This is how Cloud9 get themselves back into the game.
Yeah, do no wrong until some wrong happens. But still, an opportunity to try to develop something over the middle of the map, and a BZ Cell start to kick things up. C9 still comfortable inside the hard point for now. Simp trying to play from one side, though. Here comes a BZ from the...
Why are we... Okay, so they win this 3-on-3.
This rotation
Is this just greedy?
over towards the money hill.
Yeah, Sib's sitting. He has big door. Mac's going to pick up Zip here for a
This
second.
is how Cloud9 get themselves back into the game.
Should Mac just go down here? Oh, and Kremp's not even down low. It's just attached low. Is this just greedy?
Yeah, do no wrong until
I mean, there's 40 seconds left, right? This is P4?
some wrong happens. But
This feels really greedy.
still,
I guess you don't want them like going around, maybe going big door I don't know. I feel like we rarely see this. I feel like someone else should be with attach minimum between Kremp or Mac. No, I feel like this kill doesn't matter because let's see where Kremp spawns.
An opportunity to try to develop something.
Well, now Kremp spawns all the way out because this player spawns here. I was just say if Mac just drops low here, then like Kremp would spawn up here. Could he just pick up Zip? Like hypothetically, of course. But maybe with, I don't know, it just feels wild that we're fighting out here on P4.
Kick things up. C9 still comfortable inside the hard point. It's perfect. The Tiny Terrors.
It just feels insane. I just don't think that's the right play.
And if you're Cloud9, you can't afford to give up all this time here. You got to try to contest.
I don't mind like one
but instantly traded.
Lurking top middle.
So Atlanta's still going to be able to hold on.
But why are you losing numbers top middle when it's P4?
Start to think about towards new attack. Tries to give it one more last push. He gets shut down. The rest of the boys are actually going to go for one more attempt. Yeah. And this might come back to bite you if you don't get any of the kills, because now you got Simp on 5 in a row. You already have a lot of presence through that top mid side, and you're going to be outnumbered off the roto to new.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of another. You don't want to sit here and allow another.
I mean, this is like a tie game if they don't do that, or if they hold P4.
But of course, it does mean that you're going to have to be a hero miracle.
I mean, what a swing.
P1 without the numbers, especially as you get completely shredded on that last final hit at 4. So 231-35. This game was, well, I would say close until it wasn't, but it really wasn't ever that close. I mean, Atlanta just came out of the gate swinging.
Oh yeah, they've basically won every single rotation besides that one on the bottom side of P4 that we just saw. It's been perfect hard point from their end. You get the SMGs firing, you got the ARs holding down their lane. Draza again popping another double. Only need one more.
Mac and Kremp got cooked. So what was the score? I guess they're still down around 80. But if you get this, even if it's not perfect, like 200 to 60, I mean, yeah, they kind of did get fried. All right, this is sort of the big talking point, right? Because they finish Minor 2 and Major 2 qualifier. They finish 4 and 6 in search compared to stage 1 where they were 14 and 7 in search overall. So here's the big worry, I guess, if you're a FaZe fan, is what's going on in SnD.
It's just, I feel like they're just kind of quietly coming into this major. Puckett had brought it up in the opener. Like, it feels like sometimes people forget that Atlanta won both Minor 1 and Major 1, but a lot of focus to LA Thieves. And that's a team that Atlanta has largely been able to handle when they meet. So we'll see if there's any resistance here in this Cloud9 squad. Opening offense stopped and stalled from playing through elevator, and now it looks like Kremp is going to try to feel things out of mid-map.
You're already 30 seconds wiped away. Atlanta FaZe with A control. Still got one player sitting nice and tight in that corner. Everybody else playing for this B push. You get early info that Kremp is being aggressive through sidewall. They have him one shot.
Baited him out.
Send it in for the kill, but the team shot's good enough to take a BZ down.
Yeah, and now you've got pressure at B, and you can retract this back over towards A unless...
So good read by Simp. Oh my God.
Just hangs onto it by himself. He's going to take 2. Finally, Mac able to secure the trade, but now Atlanta can rotate off the B defense over to A.
And they know where the pressure's going to be at. 25 seconds, you don't really have an opportunity to
FaZe has been insanely good at search for years, but they do have some bad stretches. Kind of weird.
You're
yeah.
Gain some info if you are selling.
A lot of it's sort of, they play every map. They play everything.
Draza already making his way in. Mac not going to be allowed to exit off the plant.
But you are wrong.
And now it's just a guessing game. Draza
search
versus
is a tough...
Sib. Does Sib come to check? Does he call the bluff onto Draza? He tried to, but
nice little clutch
shots
there
from Draza too clean, playing off the elevation. Do not allow Sib to
seen the
sneak
scoreboard.
back.
I don't know.
We'll get the first round.
And that's the same play that Draza yesterday made.
Normally when you're the one leading the way in a game mode,
everybody's
everybody's just kind of seeing what you're doing in that game mode.
To get Brown to start from Sip to get him back into contest, and then Draza, of course, to finish things off the last 2. And now we're back in for a quick hit, but we're a little bit overstacked here if you're Atlanta. Team shots, unfortunately, go right through the body of Sib. And at least there's a trade to keep it 3v3 and a BZ.
Hello.
Oh my, he has beat the
timing. Oh, man.
Shuts him down. Follow up throw over the top of the site. Draza for 1. He knows he's got to attach outside, but can't slip underneath his site, leaving Cell for the 1v2.
Cell 1v2. Gonna make it a 1v1, but
Kremp goes all the way through, too.
Way too fast.
That's pretty much the round, that a BZ versus Kremp gunfight.
Stuns nades being exchanged over towards field side here. Mac, aware of that, just tossing a couple of the shoulders and says, I'm not interested, and Kremp will get to work playing through mid again.
Yeah, once that trophy goes down over towards both sides, Cloud9,
oh, wow.
Okay, they're probably going to be aggressive in towards the site. So Kremp, can you find an opening? Works his way right through bottom middle. We saw this play in Challengers last week from Omid Brooklyn. Kremp strike for the first blood. They have the numbers. Get the bomb down.
I need a second.
Follow-up catches Cell, trying to toss a stun attach. in simultaneous form takes down Abizi. And yeah, that's a round that it's going to really mess with the heads of Atlanta coming into their next defense. I mean, they're going to have to be very cautious about mid-map because they've seen Kremp now there in 2 straight Cloud9 offensive attacks.
They ran out of Kremp.
Quick hit for Atlanta, looking like it wants to go back down towards elevator again. This time there are no members for Cloud9.
This is the only team I swear I watch. They don't blow up that computer.
Effort. Instead, it's Kremp again, playing around the back, number 5 in blue. And Cell is hard scoped, watching to see if he falls into this.
Wow, Sid must hit some beams.
First blood does not change the focus of selling him. Post plant still locking in. Here comes Kremp on the low ground. In trouble, and Cell will find the kill and the retake installed.
BZ lost another one. Spiral.
So you have the numbers if you are C9.
It's 2 now. Spiral. He's lost. I would have made this a 3v3.
You try to set up Sim for a double, only able to take down 1. Cellium 1v2.
Yeah.
So as soon as this kill happens, as soon as Sib rips draws, like this forces someone normally to have to like maybe make a move or get space. So it's kind of on Abe and he just dies.
To see if he falls into this.
So you see, he's just lost twice here. We don't see the gunfight. Attach is waiting for it. It's a good read. Yeah, well that's 2 now. As he had the other one versus Kremp too.
Not allow Kremp to keep running down through mid. And this time Cell is actually, there's not much different here if I'm being honest. The only thing that's really unique about this is that Abizi has gotten up and through at P2
through tower
from that route through field. So he's just looking to get aggressive to counteract Cloud9 if they do the same thing again.
There we go. Honestly, the fact Sib's pre-aiming this.
Towards the backside of tower. That's what it looked like on the minimap that Sib was trying to set him up for.
And now Abizi's getting lost.
Even when you think you catch Abizi off guard, he's still prepared for the gunfight. First blood for the first blood king. And now C9 have to work their way into A, and they're uncontested.
Yep. Well, this is just a trap play for Atlanta. You've got Simp still playing outside towards field. You can have
it's on Kremp.
Back towards elevator if they want to. So that's going to be a question.
What is his timing? No way. No way.
You can see Attach kind of has to watch multiple things at once here.
Okay, at least you get a trade.
Is good. Stops the extension coming through from Kremp. Up the zip. Awkward gunfight that gets pushed back. It's taking a lot of time, but Atlanta are now starting to suffocate.
Yeah, now it's 1v3 for Mac. Just
Kremp back up there?
Multiple
Did he just leave?
In this post-plant defense.
I guess he tries to, huh?
Attach kind of has to watch
he's trying
multiple
to.
things at once here. On that pinch, always a question mark for the post-plant. Cloud9 couldn't get comfy, tried to do something bold, didn't work out. Uh-oh, gosh, Simp is just in hell, trying to come down elevator with Celia behind him.
Getting pre-fired.
Cloud9 denied though, and Abizi will get into sight.
Yeah, they know that they had Mike isolated in towards the site, so you send in Draza for the kill, but Sib again, just ripping players off of the computer. Heady, Kremp finds a second, Abizi now technically in a 1v.
I don't know if they're doing it on purpose, and obviously there's been a couple of rounds, like the Abizi gunfights, and then Simp getting team killed a couple of times. Feels like they aren't showing much FaZe on this map, which they may be doing on purpose, or they just how they like to play this map. But they're literally just going A, like it's day one.
Question marks will lie. Is there a crossfire setup on him? Has to be careful about trying to make his way into sight. But as he's cleared it, yeah, I think you can grab this and immediately go for the plant. That's gonna be the call.
But the timing's not going to be good enough. No. Cloud9 have cleared out a lot of space, so it
feels a little odd.
I mean, we've seen a lot of teams start to work top mid and B, and they're just
talking about again, how does
this doesn't matter.
Counteract Kremp playing to the middle of the map. They're not going to get aggressive with Abizi.
Yeah, a couple of rounds they probably should have won. Or well, I guess you know, you think Abizi's going to win those?
It's just going to be very passive. Both teams staying 4v4.
Yeah, because every single time for Cloud9 on their offenses, they're just gaining info as they drop down the spiral.
Okay, so Sim's helping out Cell now.
One is trying to die.
And then Draws is playing all the way in the back.
Just read the defensive setup and then work after that. They're already taking a lot of prices
and
over
BZ
towards
goes through.
Same thing
Draws dies though.
He strikes with the first blood. Kremp with the response.
Yeah, the mental chess is.
But Draws can't die there.
These sides of the bomb. Cloud9 on offense, Atlanta on defense. Since Kremp's opener, Simp had been hanging out at lockers the entire way.
Oh, Sim's just chilling. Oh man, they thought they cleared that.
Sim pops up and rips off Simp's head. And now there's a numbers advantage. Abizi trying to.
So what happens to Draws here? Is he just like, as soon as Abizi gets this kill, I feel like he should just be chilling, right? Almost like B retake.
No one is trying to die. The initial play cost is just read the defensive setup and then work after that.
Yeah, he gets like this. He's maybe trying to catch them on bomb.
They're already taking a lot of prices over towards sidewall, but same thing Abizi on the other end. He strikes with the first blood. Kremp with the response.
No, they just don't see Sib. These aren't like necessarily ugly rounds by FaZe.
Simp, are you gonna stay alive this time?
But like, there's been some things that have not helped them.
A little shoulder check just to see if the defense is stacked up over in towards A. 2 members are nearby, but not forward enough to connect on the stun into the elevator shaft. But the follow-up will actually have Max stepping very far forward, and the Cloud9 defense is really going to rely on Max's ability to stay in this position. RC comes down, immediately gets popped. Is there a follow-up? Can he get him on the angle? Damage on the ramp, but for the most part, yeah, Cloud9 have stayed alive until Simp finally finds the double. That'll open up A.
Yeah, Sib found the first
Easy just been lurching P2.
Responded with Simp finding a double in towards bottom A site. Now you have the numbers advantage. Unfortunately for Sib, they are watching that elevator drop. Now attached left in a 1v3. Don't put it past them though.
No, not at all. A couple of tags onto Draza, who's just playing whack-a-mole over the top of the connector.
No.
And, yeah.
Oh, hell no. Oh,
Take him off the map.
Throw him off the water.
There are ladies press a little bit deeper into the round count.
Rats.
This time, attach up top towards windows. Simp playing on the lower staircase.
They gave up A.
Abizi on top gun has been stunned. But that's enough for Mac to say, okay, we know that there's at least 1 player up top windows, 2 more players over the middle of the map. I'll just go ahead and plant. Thanks very much.
Where is Cramp Spiral?
Retake here for Atlanta. They were sick and tired of that mid-map pressure. Every single time on their defense, they shut down that initial.
Oh, they are taking their time on this.
C9 now. Realize defense has changed. It's already been 15 seconds gone, and not a single player has even gotten to a gunfight yet.
Yeah, 25 seconds. Here comes the nades
Watch
down
out.
the shaft.
Move.
Yeah. Salium finds the opener. There's the nades and stuns. Sim's gonna try to follow up on that. Really well done, Mac, for the trade, though. Draza still held back. Over towards Spiral.
I mean, Kremp is just literally gotten, or Abizi's literally gotten smoked in Spiral. If Abizi wins 3 different gunfights, Spiral, this might be a legitimately, like, opposite scoreline. I mean, those are literally 3 round-changing gunfights that he lost inside of Spiral. All right.
First series. Breakoffs have mattered incrementally amount to where this map had started. Oh yeah, especially if you're on the defensive side, you come away cleanly, you're already spawn trapping opponents. So good patience here for Cloud9, losing the first blood. They're also going to get Mac putting a little bit of pressure on towards A. Wow, I don't know how Attach doesn't win that gunfight, but the follow-up from Cloud9 is good. And now a chance for them to start to break out through P4 towards the middle of the map.
Yeah, look at how Atlanta FaZe are already playing on their defenses. Like, they know they are not going to be working their way through well. We can just cover over or at this A point.
So you win by Cell.
Continue to go their way. Selling him effective on the trade, but Sid looking like he's going to lock up at least his first segment here at A. But someone from Atlanta FaZe has something to say about it. Yeah. Selling him strikes at the right time. First segment doesn't get locked.
Now Attach starts to look with wide eyes open, seeing if he can get on and finish this
first
tick.
There you go.
1 kill allows him a chance to do that. Kremp looking away at the exact wrong time, but that first tick does get locked in. So Attach trying to find a way to kind of reform and set this thing up, maybe to get back over towards B. At least they've kept the spawn trap away, but this can't get.
This has been very staggered by Cloud9. They gotta wait for each other.
Yeah, they kept the spawn trap away, but
well, at least Kremp maybe can get one.
Seconds now for you to work with. You're taking your sweet time on your approach. Now you got.
Well, at least you got 2 kills. I was just say, I feel like he's got a hunt here, but instead, well, you get 3.
What
the fuck, this should get 2.
For you to work with. You're taking your
so he gets 1
sweet time on your approach.
1 garage and 1 top lobby.
You gotta go. Attach and Sib though, thankfully catch every single player pushed out to the spawn. So this should allow for a couple free segments here at B, because Atlanta, they're not gonna be close with those close spawns over towards both.
First tick in, battle over towards window.
I'll play a life.
The easy follow up, 1 more right in front, but there's just no way you could contest this. I think if you're Draza, it's gonna give it a
man, that's crazy how they got out of that.
Where this zone will likely be converted on. Yeah,
I thought they were gonna literally need Kremp to get a kill or 2.
2 life advantage.
Yeah, now they only need 2 segments here at this A point. Just need a couple gunfights to go your way to make that rotation a whole lot easier. They find the initial 2. You have already a lot of top plat control and a lot of top office control. Kremp is just gonna roam around, potentially find a couple more freebies, but he gets trapped by the side of Atlanta FaZe. 13v15 in lives remaining. Now C9 still have a lot of mid-map control to work with.
I like that bait from Mac.
Shut down Abizi off the pitch.
Plus the clock, you have life advantage. You had life advantage. You had life advantage.
Slide out though, completely fools Sib, and Draza wins the gunfight. So second tick of progress at A, not completed and even depleted just a touch. As we reset into a 12v11, now the numbers advantage starting to build for FaZe.
Oh yeah, and they're all in your face. Like, they're all in your spawn, covering every single angle. Mac, last player alive. Thankfully, you're able to get one before falling. But that's the first wave down. Atlanta FaZe have taken the live lead, up by 3. Sellium knows there's still going to be pressure on him, but his job there is just keep them away as long as you possibly can to become a 3 spawn.
Boom, big win.
Oh, nice win from Crap. Little drop shot takes care of Simp. Mac also clearing things out. Well, I was going to say maybe through connector, but he's going to go a little bit further, and that's where he will meet the waiting guns.
The 4 subs are out. The 4 subs are out, baby. Still running it.
And in this 6v2.
So what happens when Mac gets on that point earlier? Because that's when they had life advantage. So Mac's here.
13v15 in lives remaining.
You start to shoot at Simp. You chase Simp, or you chase a BZ. You get one. Then what happens?
Yeah, absolutely.
Draws gets one.
They shut down a BZ off the pitch. And now it's just down to
Cell gets one.
As Draza tries to give it a battle. Sib right there to meet him.
4 subs, baby. 4 subs. Wasn't sure if we were going to see it.
Send 2 players over through well side. Have the trophy down, so no tax are going to be able to be useful here on the side of C9. And look at the slow approach here. I love this from Atlanta FaZe. They know. Yeah. Even C9 know. They're going to go B right off the rip. But instead of being the aggressors, try to set the tone early on, we play it patient, make them think that, oh, yeah, you guys seeking control, you have a flank angle, and that at least allows...
Yeah, I mean, I like what Jay's saying, because it was a sick little setup here, right? You're just baiting this out. You have Simp lurking. There's only 1 player here in attach in Mac. Well, 2 players.
No tax are going to be able to...
2 players on the point.
Here on the side of C9. And look at the slow approach here. I love this from Atlanta FaZe. They know...
I wonder if Simp should just drop point here and fight with Draza and Cell. Draza and Abizi. I wonder if that's the better play. I just put 3 on it.
Even C9.
You get 1 here, so I guess you're okay with it, but I wonder if he drops here if it's better.
They're going to go B right off.
Have 2 ARs looking over you? Well, I guess it's a BZ. Maybe one of you would try to get a low balk. I guess it's fine. They just die here.
Instead of being the aggressors, try to set the tone early on. We play it patient, make them think that, oh, yeah, you guys seeking control, you have a flank angle.
And then a BZ or Cell gets caught. Yeah, it was a really good break off. Just didn't work.
Trying to play for some pressure there, so maybe just kind of mixing the playbooks just a touch. Simp in a little bit of trouble bottom bar, and will be chased out by Simp. Really, honestly, I mean, again, considering how well structured that was from Atlanta, this has been an absolutely perfect response from Cloud9. They only lose the first 4, and now they're starting to scale deeper towards the Atlanta spawns.
You need a couple one-on-ones to go your way if you are Atlanta. Thankfully, Simp starts it off with the first one onto Easy does fall over towards well side. See, now your job is just make it more
tough gun fight.
To even approach one of these points. 30
Match just sliding back and forth. Nice shots.
Instantly shuts down the play.
Yeah, this is gonna
seems like they know where Sib is.
Pressure play, you would think, from the high ground around B. Good follow-up from Abizi. That clears off one of the hallways. Cell also takes care of attach, but the key gunfight over towards office has not come through. Draza also dealt with on the B zone. And yeah, this has been immaculate from Cloud9. I mean, this looks as well structured as anyone else we've ever seen.
Ram's pushed up.
Highest levels of Hacienda Control, honestly.
Sim clears it, of course he does.
Clean, this is a clean defense, but you don't want to allow it to get away from you with the final 5 seconds here.
Yeah, you can't lose bout control. That's a big one-on-one up there. Draws in Mac.
Draws trying to watch over from top plat. Second segment is locked. C9 are going to give it.
Mac won it, but there's a trade.
Also is going to help the situation. Time should be extended. Atlanta FaZe
yeah.
The late round heroics.
Yeah, I love that from Draza in particular. Not even playing on his own.
Oh boy.
Oh no! Whoa, pause on that as Abizi is farming
boy.
and spawn Sip on the other side, and Cloud9 are sitting here like, oh, where do we go? Getting absolutely shredded off a spawn, and you're gonna get the first tick and extra done on the A zone until eventually Draza and Cell have to kind of step forward and try to play for a couple more eliminations. Does Cell get the second tick? He does, and we'll find.
How they do that?
This has been
first round fight.
Immaculate from Cloud9.
Sim finds Cramp.
This looks as well structured as anyone else we've ever seen.
And you push through open.
Control, honestly.
Oh yeah, this is clean, man.
Sib gets shot in the back.
Defense, but you don't want at the B point. Give it up for free, but a team with the late round heroics.
Yeah, I love that from Draza in particular. Not even playing on his own, but just getting. Oh no!
They just go back here. Should Abizi go back here? Do they care?
It's farming and spawn Sip on the other side, and Cloud9 are sitting here like, oh, where do we go? Getting absolutely shredded off a spawn, and you're gonna get the first.
Maybe they don't care.
Play for a couple more eliminations. Does Cell get the second tick?
Stair glitch? No, that's just like a little. I don't know. That's part of the map.
Dropping 8v11, still the numbers advantage for Cloud9.
It's not even a stair, right? It's like a brick on the ground.
Even though you allow 2 seconds to get away from you at that 8 point, you stabilize around the map.
I wonder if they'd rather have 3 on that, a couple of points.
And attach already find the initial 2 kills, so if you're Atlanta FaZe,
yeah, nasty 3 by Abizi, but yeah, same thing. Like, does he just back up there after the 3? Like, maybe you don't care.
Pause on that as Abizi is in particular. particular, not even playing. Oh no.
Wait, does he back up here? Should he back up here with Simp watching this? Maybe they think they can spawn trap him long enough.
If you're Atlanta FaZe with 6 lives remaining, you can't really afford any mistakes here.
10v5, 35
Wonder what
seconds.
Crowdy boy thinks.
State of the game continues to build in favor of Cloud9. Abizi down low at secret. Weak tagged up. Sibs confirms the kill. And again, this front line of the Cloud9 defense is just going to be
Crowder
so
still streaming? Tell me to come in here.
They have one here. That could create some sort of a pathway, but you have to clear your other lanes, though. That's the other issue here. Cannot allow Cloud9 just to stay on your windows. And Draza gets to work trying to flush them out. 6v3. Follow kill, no, not going to happen in office. But the defense going to have to immediately.
Yeah, you lose this round.
Over the top of the zone. Attach good to clear it. Force Abizi to jump.
Feels like that was a winning moment.
Yeah, I mean, this really has been a tug of war, honestly, between both these two teams. Because you're right. I mean, like Atlanta's in a prime spot, you think, to finish off the A zone, but Cloud9 do what they need to do to battle back. So yeah, it is one of those situations where both teams again are dealing with the punches thrown their way pretty nicely. Following up with good plays of their own as Cloud9 will find a solid break off here at B.
Easy at least finds one.
One in connector. Now Sib has a chance to
waiting on Cell now.
To stack up onto the B zone with his teammates.
Sib wins the gunfight.
Yeah,
I hate it.
Abizi only gets one in connector. Now Sib has a chance to find himself in a position to stack up onto the B zone with his teammates.
He doesn't think the second's there. He thinks he has to jump on one, I guess. And he loses the gunfight. He gets team shot. Feel like maybe just Sib gets the kill. Like, should he just play 10? Should he be on the point? I feel like there's some chances here. Like, because this is what happens, right? What ends up happening when you're coming off spawn, you're still clearing stuff, right? Like, you're clearing inside of 10. You're clearing balcony. You don't know where he is. You don't know where this player is. You're still clearing these corners. So, like, just play the objective. I don't know. No, I know if there's not a second one there, he probably wins it. You're not wrong. Just in the grand scheme of things, like the way I just don't know how many chances like this you're going to get, right? Like FaZe are coming off spawn and they're clearing all these corners. I'm not sure. That's why I'm just talking out loud. Like, I wonder if he just 3 stacks this, does that look better? I wonder if he just sits in a 10 corner, does it look better? I'm not sure. He might be thinking multiple of these guys are coming up top office, which is fair. Like, he gets one, then he would slide back into 10, and then he can fight with his team. But unfortunately, like FaZe they play together. Then I assume they're gonna retake off this.
Chooses the wrong time to slide on out. 2 players for Atlanta FaZe were waiting for that play to develop. Wow. And now you're just banking on the last 2 guys at this V point to still find kills if they can open up something. The player on the pinch, he would have got done, but Atlanta FaZe, they find 3. They're taking the map back away. Now it's on Kremp to just
like Sib ends up getting platform anyways, right? He ends up flanking it off spawn. Imagine if they just had one more here. Would this be like, I feel like they'd probably get the point. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll never know. We'll never know, chat.
They're taking the map back away. Now it's on Kremp to just not allow him to do so.
He's finessing his life really nicely, though, trying to keep this contest alive at top window. Almost able to get the better of Sib, but that stun affects his ability to find the full tracking. Sib, other side of the halls. Gonna get a small look at the right hand of Celium, but nothing further. We're down to 42 seconds. Still a tight game of the life count.
Yeah, only 1 segment earned inside of C9. Take a little bit of map control away, though, over towards that rock side, and this is what forces Atlanta FaZe now to focus on the OE. But now if you C9, cut your losses. Let's make our way over.
Wins a one on.
Guaranteed the second segment.
Now you're gonna get double flanked
once again, but Atlanta FaZe currently
have
them.
FaZe do such a good job at it on this. Every single time, they never, like, the person balcony just waits. Every time it was Cell here, like, you just wait when they're on this point.
You already have,
because you know, coming off spawn, someone could be taking this route, somebody could be going this way. Like, if they get ball control, you probably lose the point. And they just sit here. They did the same thing earlier. Here, I'm gonna find it on that push I was talking about with Kremp. I think it's a BZ. Watch.
Pressure over towards 10, but Kremp chooses the wrong time to slide on out. 2 players for Atlanta.
Oh yeah, BZ's just sitting there in this corner.
Wow.
He's just like kind of baiting him out, but just waits.
To still find kills if they can open up.
OpTic is all that will come through at the B zone. Still tight in lives. Nice route here from Kremp. Can he keep his life, though? Stun just try to give him out and give him some separation. That will work. The follow-up. Damage into Celium, who is...
There's roster mania stuff on the timeline right now, is there?
To keep his life alive, but he cannot stop the play from Kremp playing around the...
Are we in a major?
Oh, this is a big one. Oh! Cannot lock onto a BZ. Too slippery. Over the A zone. Sib also overwhelmed. A first tick is locked, but that looks like about all that Cloud9 will get.
Yeah, it's only 10 seconds left to go. Atlanta FaZe know where the pressure's going to come on in. You do have one player who hops on that A point, but with a BZ finding that double, no way in hell he's able to secure this segment. 3 go down. Not going to be able to touch the point. And Atlanta FaZe again. Staying strong on defense. This time a little bit better.
We're tweeting about roster mania when we're 3 days away from a major. Who cares? I'm too old for this.
This time they're going to send 3 players over towards well. Best believe a trophy system is going to go down, so no tax are going to be used.
I'm 33. I work for home. This is my dope. Let me have it. You got it.
Yeah. This is going to pause Sullivan for a moment. He's got to be responsible for that top window position. Easy tagged up.
But how is this your dope if you're not going to know about it for a few days?
And that's enough for him to get back onto the point now with 2-man stack.
Don't worry, I'll leak it for you.
Draza falls quickly. Cell still supporting though at range, and you've got Simp floating around up top. And if Easy can stay alive, this will surely be the Z zone. But Mac is making that a lot more difficult than it may seem.
Dude, he's dancing though. Like the fact that he's still alive in this scenario is insane.
Great life.
And he's still finding kills on
5 gifted for lease. Listen here, brother. You're a 33-year-old working from home. I'm a 31-year-old father working from home. I may be a commentator, but I do not give a flying about roster mania.
Strike at the right time, but once you can take care of Easy, now you also got to worry about Simp.
Exactly. It's just such a baton pass between the two of them. And that will be the B zone, as Mac can really only try to contest for office control. 23 plays 18 as well. 5 life advantage for Atlanta. Slide through for Mac, not working, but Cramp there to at least secure the trade. Almost catches one more, but Cell shuts that down. And now all of a sudden, you got to look at Draza. He's still on the 8-point. If he's able to help out for an elimination, he'll stack with him.
Yeah, now the double stack is good enough. You know, at least 3 players are coming.
Oh, nice chow.
Respawn, selling your job is to just watch our cross from top hallways. Unfortunately, he loses this initial gunfight. The teammates, though, good enough to
one-on-one
in the feed. Your second segment is locked. You're going to turn this into a one-on-one, but Civ says, no, I got to wait. I got to wait.
Yeah, he's got help, too. Cellium playing over the top of the open hallway. And then a
this all just starts from the break off, right? I mean, this is when FaZe are so good at this map. These 4 hit this.
Challenging over the fences. We're going to take secret.
So they even lose Simp first.
Yeah.
Beezy pushes.
Just gonna pause Sullivan for a moment. He's got to be responsible for that top window position. Easy tagged up at 10, but still alive.
They catch Mac.
Outside the lines.
Cramp goes.
And that's
there we go. And then the crazy thing is Simp off spawn. It like helps him because he just goes right to office.
Point now with
they end up dying.
That a lot more difficult than it may seem.
Then they just go right back to the point.
Last second contest, and Easy finds a kill.
All right, what do we got?
Net control besides it.
Hacienda Hardpoint.
But now everyone needs to try to turn up here if you want to try to force this game. Number 5. Atlanta FaZe starting off on the preferred side for that P1 to P2 chain. They find the initial kills.
And big focal point in case they play. Well, they'll probably play both Surge or Thieves maybe probably on this map.
Absolutely picture perfect break off. And now look at the zone of control. Simp can play over towards P4, be a nuisance. You've got Draza looking over towards P3, and there's just no route for Cloud9 to hit besides up the gut where Draza is. So good battle back here for Cloud9. Again, we keep talking about it. Atlanta's putting themselves in the right positions, but Cloud9 dealing with it.
So Mac gets the trade on Simp, and then we're just sliding out there. This is a crazy chow, right? I mean, Cell is like helping you from window. He's just hoping for a timing. Maybe like to trade this. This feels like a wild one.
Cloud9 to hit signs up the gut where Draza is.
Now Cell gets caught.
Battle back here for Cloud9. Again, we keep talking about it. Atlanta's putting themselves in the right positions, but Cloud9 dealing with it. They get 4 down in their own right, and now 20 seconds remain before we start.
Good luck hitting those shots.
Yeah, thankfully Mac was able to catch that timing on the Simp through rock side, find that kill, and also
that's an AR.
So that's gonna allow.
All right, Draws in a Beezy are playing safe.
With all this time remaining here at P1, but they said, all right,
and they get a couple of kills with 10 seconds left.
Simply right now, they are outnumbered. You need a couple clutch.
That's a solo chow.
Mac finds the first. Simp gonna be the aggressor. He finds a double. This is
some just bad solo chows from FaZe right here.
Really good stuff from Sid. He just gets a couple of tags over the top of this rail.
And they still have well spawn, I guess.
Colliding onto 2 FaZe members. So yes,
oh, Simp almost read that spawn.
Spawns though. Good help from Attached over the top. Mac pops up out of nowhere, and that's enough to find trades.
Oh, that is tough. I mean, look, Simp reads this. So he spawns out.
Over the top of this railing, and then just pops up and ends up colliding.
So he turns. Watch 3. Turns. Oh, he probably just doesn't see him. I wonder if he like gets that kill, if that's cleaner. I mean, he ends up getting one anyways on the pinch. I guess a BZ up picked. Matt gets one. Yeah. Maybe.
So far on the entire season for Atlanta, their break attempts on a map like Hacienda are basically dead last in the league. Their hold percentage is also 9th. So everything besides rotation is a struggle for them.
Another 4 dead.
A nice little lead. Gotta put
That Hellstorm.
60 to 70 points off the rotation anew.
That's tough. What, 20 points off the break?
Then
since that 4 dead, they've gotten nothing.
Yeah, he can't do too much. He's already been tagged, and they're, of course, FaZe are going to know where he's positioned. So you can see them kind of moving their setup to make sure the furthest Cloud9 member forward can't slip behind. And, well, may not make a difference. Sip snaps and just completely destroys a BZ. That's going to move the spawns around, and now have Cloud9 looking for a break attempt. But
all right, FaZe has spawns. Or, well, at least they know where everybody is.
Gotta slide on in, though.
BZ's in a pinch.
Don't allow all this time to get away from you, Mac. At least able to alleviate a little bit of that pressure crept from top plat, keeps him alive. Turning into a 2v2. Mac's been able to regen. Mac making
They're winning the little scrappy battles, C9.
In the beginning of the season.
Well, normally FaZe is so good.
A 9-4 start. Yeah, that's how you do it there for the SMG.
Yeah, the much better turnaround from what we saw.
Well, I just kind of jinxed it, even though this is already done.
Considering the fact that Cloud9 are cooking.
All right, P4 rotation phase already there.
A ballpark to continue to not really be down that much.
Another crazy solo chow, I feel like.
15 seconds. You've already got players winning gunfights over towards New, and you're looking at about a 20-point game, but Atlanta a chance to try to get this thing back by way of initial time here at 4.
Flood.
A little bit more time and also finds a kill. Keeps the trade effect going, and now the rest of the teammates are here to help you. Back with a phenomenal start.
You never want to die first when you're calling it a Hellstorm, because one player's literally not playing. And Celium just shot that out of the sky.
Let's wait for a touch on this pinch. No, he gets spread out. Easy, too good.
Guys, Celium just shot a Hellstorm out of the sky.
From the front. Mac trying to follow, a little wiggle, a little wag, able to find one. The follow from BZ is good, and he's got to read that Cloud9's quickly.
Wait, J.R. Schiff really didn't say nothing?
Atlanta 2 primed and ready, and how about the support from the nades over the top now? BZ's on 4. I don't know if they fully know that Kremp is as close as he is, but I don't even know if Atlanta care about that. They're already playing for top high ground control.
You can do that, guys. You can do that since BO2. What you mean?
Rotation over towards no, but if you see 9, you can still fight. To the very end of this P4, you found the initial gunfight. You just need to find trades, and Simp almost puts on a highlight reel play. Thankfully, you're able to find a trade because he simply runs out of ammo.
No, I mean, maybe they didn't notice it. I don't know. Sometimes, like, you know, you're looking at the mini map.
To at least 2 to 3 money hills. You'll take that if you're C9.
And easily be shot out of the sky. Well, okay. So Hellstorms, the big missile can be shot out. However, if you call it instantly and then spread it instantly, you can't shoot the clusters. You should only shoot the big missile. So it's a risk. Like, you can bring the big missile down closer, then cluster it and Hellstorm it, right? That works. Or you should do it right away. So yes, you could shoot the big missile. You always have been able to, but if you do the spread right away, it's just you have less control over the spread, pretty much.
It's kind of, again, like we were talking about.
It's also not easy to do.
And even in moments of the search and destroy, it's like you're looking at teams that, again, Cloud9 feel like they're running away with this game, but Atlanta keep themselves
What's up, Web? Thank you.
Points, and now you're all of a sudden turning scrap to initial here at P1, and you're up by 20 points. It's just the swings in this game are so tight. The lead swaps have also been pretty hand-in-hand, back and forth as we get into the final 20, and now the rotational battle starts to come through.
Oh, and Sid wins a big one-on-one gunfight there versus Attach to secure this side of the map for his team. 15 seconds still to fight for around that mid P1 area, but Atlanta FaZe said you can have that. We have all the map control to set us up properly for that next HP. Even when you find that kill, he's going to spawn right next to us. So Atlanta FaZe is just bunkering up for this first push.
All right, let's see how this one looks.
Slide out comes through. What a win from Mac. Immediate
He's spawn safe? Okay, he's still spawn safe. Give a BZ out far. Oh, nice little reset.
Finesses just enough over the top of the statue hedge to find himself 2. Atlanta can now send their forces forward.
I wonder if, well, they might say he might still get to spawn, I guess. That shit probably doesn't work. I wonder if Attach is in there if he spawns out front. I wonder if Attach is here with 7. I wonder if Sim spawns out. I'd be curious to see that. But I mean, Draw still gets 2 here. BZ gets 1 front. Now they know where everybody else is. Sim spawns up safe.
Nice moment from Draza. Finesses just enough over the top of the statue hedge to find himself.
Yeah, and due to a BZ spot, you kind of have a great idea where they're pushes. Sim doesn't expect well at Yen.
Yeah, C9 next time around. You just need to take a little bit.
So you have the same thing. Okay, well, there's my answer, I guess. Well, they're a little bit further pushed up.
Try to cut their way through lobby, and Draza was able to line up a double. double, instantly shut down that first attempt. Finally, a little bit pressure towards the back end, but it's only 25 seconds to go.
Still a good hold. Now there's 20 seconds left, so yeah, you'll take front spawns.
So they have an easier rotation over towards new.
Good win through the middle of the map, though. Cloud9 can start to create an opening, not only to try to hit the scrap time, but they could also send someone on rotation if they want to. And wow, how about both things at once? Why don't you? Grab able to get two.
Oh, that's a bad death.
As Mac was right there to help follow up after the weird Omni move. And now all of a sudden, New York starting to put the pressure on Atlanta as they try to rotate through, and we head to a Cloud9. Listen it.
Front well. Find the corner. Front in as well. I'm going to you. Under barrel dead. I win you. Front dead. Missing one outer maybe. You stop you. Top gap. I got one secret. Cut one secret. Secret in front spawn. I'm on the L pinch. I spawned out. Body go fire. Nothing here. I need your front outer one shot. I got top. I'm on your front jump. I'm your front jump. Ivy. Front jump. Dead. Outer Ivy. Plant Ivy left. I'm running. Ivy one bullet. Drop. He's dead. Nice. We're gonna be yeah, close down. Count me already. Can't tell. One shot cat, okay? He's already cutting mid. One was couple. We should take this side. We should not rotate.
He's already rotating.
I flipped. Get off the hole.
Ooh, are they gonna turn for that flip?
Cat, one shot went close. One shot went close. Yeah, I'm happy open this guy close. He went close. He went their side close somewhere. One's there. Two open hole.
Wait, that's a read.
Three new then.
Does Sim see him?
Shot went close. Yeah, I'm happy open this guy close.
Did he see him right here? I can't tell.
Closed.
Probably not. Yo, that's a crazy read by Draws.
One's there.
Maybe? It kind of feels like maybe he sees him? I don't know.
There's two, okay, three new then. Open one now.
Yo, there's two open hall in you, okay? I heard you. I'm gonna see him open window. I spawn lambo. We got you. Nice. One spawn behind us. Yeah. One spawn behind us. I'm going there second.
Do not have a lot of people on hill. Cell
Open
somehow gets two.
I'm waiting seconds for you.
Last year, I'm sliding. Close corner, weak. Every outer. I'd be front side, okay? Big one. I need a con. I have his front. Outer MC. One's going con right now. Two of them open, get ready. Three. Outer dead. Every side still. One more. Nice. Four. Flip. Go. Put it open, yep. I'll drop here, Dante. Don't throw me. Dead. I'm one chair. I'm getting a secret. My spawn boat. They can go close. I'm getting it. Hold time. I have your secret. I didn't hit too close of anything. Stop. Go back to close. MC. First one. Bow hedge. Going wrapping up right now. Off the steps.
I mean, what an inspiring moment from Cloud9. I think this whole thing starts with the immediate listening where, oh, they're going to beat us to new. I spawned out, we flip. Let's just play for old. They get the scrap time. You eventually set up the break attempt through 4, and all of a sudden we're tied.
Yeah, and it's all on Mac and Kremp, man. The fact that it's a 2v3 scenario, you're thinking, all right, Kremp, you're the only player pushed out towards Lambo. You probably want to wait for your teammates to try to help you. But he goes for the contest, draws the attention for the Atlanta FaZe players, and then Mac strikes through the mid double door to get them right back into this game. Only going to be down by about 15 points.
They think they flip there.
The P1.
Cell spawns up. I think they flip there. They think they flip there.
This is going to be a barn burner.
Yeah, that's a tough read, man. Fudge. That's such a tough read. I guess due to where Sib is. Because, like, Mac is thinking if I wrap here, maybe I block. It's just Sib's really far forward. I don't know if Cell should spawn there.
Game. Only going to be down by about 15 points. So we're over at the P1. You're currently in the hard point. You currently have the sponsors you want for P2 side. This is going to be a barn burner of a finish.
Oh, it's a 4v2. FaZe are just going to push with 15 left. I assume these guys are going to get caught. They didn't. They held? Wow. That is insane, actually. That's such a good hold. 2v3. That is not easy.
Mac can kind of zone a little bit forward to make sure no one's playing through well side. And
Attaching to spawn out. Oh, that's a bad death.
Except for the fact the hard point's not open yet, and attach spawns in Narnia.
Oh, and then Sim's going on a route.
If you are Sim, let's just make sure we block those spawns while my teammates are causing mayhem through the front door. Puts himself in a position without even getting the kill.
There's spawns though. They lost spawns.
Up on their one-on-ones, but Cloud9 still in a very opportunity situation here. You find the initial 2 kills. You're bombarding your way through the side door. You're running your way through the front door, and they're already in the hard point. Atlanta FaZe could not hold after the great play there from Sim.
But they're still spawning close. Now you've got a 4v1 situation. How much can Kremp take before he eventually gets overwhelmed? One is not bad off the cross attached. Finally able to secure the kill.
Flood.
So Atlanta continue to reinforce. 3 members large inside the hard point. Cloud9 off the pinch.
Flood.
Another, but still not
Rip
enough
'em.
to break. It's going to be over the 230 mark unless Kremp can essentially win this outright. And Atlanta playing for rotation already. That's key
Wait, Abizi got
scrap time
through.
for Cloud9 who have numbers on rotation.
Yeah, he was able to sneak his way through Lobby when 3 players from Atlanta FaZe were approaching.
Oh,
that
when he gets the
side.
first one.
He was
It
able
was
to
a
walk
quick
away
trade.
that last 10 seconds.
Messes with the
C9
entire
win the
setup, though.
rotation over towards New. Get a little bit of scrap time to still keep this game.
How does he get there? There's 15
Down
left.
another.
Somebody goes. Kremp goes
But still
through. So one goes high, one goes low.
Not enough to break. It's going to be over the 230 mark unless
then
Kremp can essentially win this
Attach went bottom middle.
outright. And Atlanta playing for rotation
Oh, that
already.
timing
That's
was like
key
1
scrap time for
second.
Cloud9 who have numbers on
Scrap time to still keep this game very, very close. And now Atlanta FaZe are forced to break their way right from the front side of fences. They at least do it for now, but it's still here to contest.
Yeah, big double from Attach. He's had a slow game, but that double right there, 2 of the most important kills he could have found because now Cloud9 off the quick spawns are right back into the hard point. No trophy systems down. Pinch also developing as Atlanta are finding success breaking from the front. And
Oh, big read by
simultaneously,
Kremp.
trying to get Celium around the back. Not
Yeah,
the case,
Cell was
though.
trying to go
He's
top
shut
flat.
down. Contest is in. 232.09. A small dive from Sip not going to work out. Tags
I
through
assume
the
FaZe
wall.
is just trying to get to the
Draws
nice
is
hill
in
at this point.
trouble, or is he Celium able to help support? Kremp
Yeah,
also
all right,
caught,
now you're
but
rotating.
Cloud9 look good for the final 18. We're going to rock.
Yeah, and C9 was just thinking, okay, we got to contest this. We do not want to lose here. Once we don't have an opportunity to lose here, we have to start cutting
Simp gets
losses.
one.
Think about that
Abizi just
rotation
plays
over
hill.
towards New. Simp effective for the first kill. Attach on the
Draws
train.
it to
It's a big
flood in.
one-on-one and a hard point.
Oh, and Abizi's able to find the win. Sib also reveals his positions with shot up top towards Art. And that's enough for Abizi to follow up and allow draws to soak the hard point.
Somebody's got to get to hill.
Now back into the hill we go. Cloud9 largely trying to stack
Simp
this from the
rotates
front,
in.
but nade stuns are all landed. That trophy system does
Now
not get
everybody's
down in
here.
time. It doesn't matter. Kremp already in for one. He finds himself the second. Can he find all 3? What? How about that from Kremp? Selling the next one over the top for the full 4-man wipe as Atlanta are stalled at 241.
And now if you're C9, no one scam. You're looking for the initial kill to go your way. Long routes are developed.
No Attach got picked.
On the side of Atlanta FaZe, Celium strikes for the verse.
No!
Just drawing attention, but his teammates on the other side are not clutching him on the gunfights. It's another one-on-one.
Kremp, does he able to down. Here comes the contest quickly though from Attach. Cannot get the Jackal up and ready. Back from the front. Able to contest it at 240, but he's shut down. Last couple of members for Cloud9 trying to work their way in. It's Sid.
Oh!
Hits him with the pistol.
Oh, we're still going, bro.
So you have to contest. Cloud9 now have to also play off rotation. Finding the kills they need.
This is like me on a Saturday night, just round after round. You know what I'm saying? Just going at it, getting messy. He goes water, bro. Cell went water for this shot. Dude, he goes water for this. Oh, man. Dude, Cell, dang. Some rough deaths there for Attach to the back half of that game. C9 looks solid. FaZe look good sometimes. Sometimes they look really good. Sometimes, I don't know. We'll see if their search gets better for the major. I don't know.